We are live from Volunteer Country as today's SEC battle of the day. Out number 20, Alabama Crimson Tide coming to take on the number 11 Tennessee Volunteers as we take a look at today's starting lineups and doing Iron Man duty in the color commentary side of things. My main man Mitch back with me for game number 3. Mitch, good game here. SEC battle, Bama versus Tennessee. What are you looking forward to in this game? Any matchups that stand out in that starting lineup for you?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I'm looking for Mufasa Al-Akbari to have another big game. He's been dominating this entire season, averaging 14.3 points per game and coming off an 18-point game. And on Alabama's side, Joshua
Schwerin
has been doing very well this season, averaging 13.7 points per game.
See how that plays out. Game matchup I'm looking forward to see is Al-Akbari versus Braden Berry. That should be a fun one. As Tennessee taking it right to the rim early. Berry with a nice block, quick outlet pass to Buccelli. Buccelli looks to drive here, pulls up. So this is the situation going to run the Alabama offense here in the first 30 seconds. Schwerin going to get the ball. A little bit of a weave here right now by the Bama offense. Buccelli now going to go cross court over to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Good defense by Tennessee. Jermichael Gordon reverse layup and go to Bama on the board early on.
Great move by Gordon with the reverse layup.
Vance for 3. Back rim no good. Schwerin up with the rebound.
Oh, JoJo said in the chat you don't have any audio.
Oh. No, it should be. I have audio. Audio is on my game. Maybe it's him. Can anybody else not hear me? Can you turn on your Twitch and tell me if it's on? I didn't change any of my settings.
Yep. I just turned my Twitch on for a second.
Yeah, so it's your audio, JoJo. I'm on. I didn't change any of my settings, so. Buccelli. Pick and roll action. Buccelli pulls up with the jumper. McKinley up with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Vance. Let him know that it's his audio and not ours.
Yep.
McKinley spin move. Good defense there by Bama. Rainbow 2 by Gish. Can't get that to go.
I'm really liking this Alabama defense, not letting Tennessee get anything on the offensive side.
Right now they're holding strong. Bama pulls it out. Buccelli to Schwerin. Give and go between the two players. Buccelli for 2. That's good as a deep 2. I was a little worried about that one, Mitch. He didn't look set, but he drilled it.
Yeah.
Timeout on the court. 4-0 lead for Alabama. 5:41 to go in the first quarter. And game number 3 here. And guys, the reason why you don't see the ticker, I didn't address this as Nighthawk was away, was not able to get the ticker, so it didn't make sense to have anything considering there were no scores on it and the tip-offs were incorrect. So that's why we don't have the ticker up. But it'll be back next week, so I'm not worried. But just a heads up to everybody. We'll be back at things regularly next week. Just a little bit of a Hawk was in Utah for a few days, for like 3-4 days. So Tennessee not able to get on the board here early on. Joshua Schwerin for 3, bang, and it's a 7-0 lead to start. This looks eerily reminiscent of what we saw in the Ohio State-Michigan State game.
Yeah, it has. Alabama has stepped up big.
Backdoor alley-oop to Mufasa. He can't get that to go as he tried to tap that in. It was behind him. Bama with, thought they had numbers there, but no, it was 3-on-3. Now they're going to pull it out. Buccelli going to reset the offense. Pulls Mufasa well out along the 3-point line. Double team comes, pull-up jumper, no good. As Lamont Jello up with the rebound. Here comes Tennessee the other way. Good transitional defense by Bama. Yes, going to go down low to Jello. Jello, spin move, throws out of bounds. Good defense by Jermichael Gordon.
Yeah, Alabama's completely clamped up this Tennessee team. Tennessee is not in the right state of mind right now.
Still a long game, 4:26 to go here in the first quarter. Gordon drives, fouled by McKinley. So he'll go to the line and shoot two. Free throw up and good. Tennessee going to take a timeout after a 9-0 run to start.
Yeah, I mean, nothing is clicking with Tennessee's off here. They have to figure out something here because how are you 9-0 deficit? And it's gonna be tough for them to come back if they extend it anymore. So it's there early on. Time they go.
Ball moving here from Tennessee. Tennessee has moved the ball well. They've just not been able to get much to go down. And again, forced to take a bad shot to end that sequence. Tennessee going to be lucky enough here to get a second chance opportunity as the ball goes off of Alabama. So 9-0 lead. Al-Akbari kicks it out to Gish. Gish going to find Vance, and finally Tennessee on the board. Good find, back door.
Yeah, great cut there from Vance. Able to get to the basket, and Tennessee finally able to get on the board here.
Berry now over to Schwerin. Now we're going to set up in a low post to get it over to Kai Avery. Avery steps back. Jumper, no good. Back rim. Al-Akbari up with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Vance. Vance looking to push the issue. Gets it over to Lamont Jello baseline. Jello tries to drive. Now forced to the middle. Gets the foul by... As Joshua Schwerin commits the foul. God bless you, Jen. 9-2. Jello going to go to the line and shoot for two here. Misses the free throw. Substitution's going to come in. Bless you again, Jen.
Jello having a rough start to the game.
That's the second free throw.
Hasn't looked like his usual self early on.
9-3 Bama on top. Foul by Jello. Tucker Quirk going to come into the game for Jello. Watts. Good defense there. Fesco. Jumper. No good. Quick outlet pass to Quirk. Quirk going to go in uncontested. Finally, Tennessee able to capitalize in transition.
Yeah, only 2 for 9 this game.
Yeah, both teams struggling from the field right now. Very low scoring first quarter. Vasquez gonna get over to Fesco. Fesco over to Watts. High screen from Noble. That's me from I think it was Noble.
Yeah, it was Noble.
So Bama able to hit that shot. 11-5, Alabama up by 6 here. Dillon. Wild shot, throws it up, can't get that to go. Is Davis up with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Vasquez. Vasquez court pass for 3 in the corner. Bang!
Great look, and Alabama up to a 9-point lead. This is the start you want early on for Alabama.
14-5, yeah, for sure. 1:47 to go here. Volunteers very much in this game. Just got to get some rhythm here as Kane Elliott hits that one. some people in this stream, man. There's 12 people in here watching this game. What's up? CSB.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I know it's Sunday afternoon, but let's go. Pull up jumper.
Yeah.
Cooper Mears too strong. Kane Elliott, though, the offensive rebound up underneath. Almost gets the end one as Ricky Davis with the foul.
Yeah, I mean, what's better to do on a Sunday afternoon than watch CSBA?
I mean, come on. What else is there to do? You guys missed it out on Saturday. There was no hoops. Tennessee cuts the lead to 6. Chance to cut it to 5 with the free throw here. It does just that. Nice defensive play inside. Here comes Tennessee the other way. Good find to find Dante Dillon for 2. He throws that down and it's a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Tennessee slowly closing in on Alabama's lead.
You're just watching this game. Tag your locker rooms, man. Get some people in this joint. This is the last game of the day and it's going to be a good one. I can see it already the way it's playing out.
Yeah, definitely.
Vasquez drives, left-hander off the glass. Can't get it to go as Kane Elliott can't hold on to the ball, so a second chance opportunity here for Bama. This my good boy Forrest Gump says, Alabama. Watts now over to Noble, back over to Watts. Watts going to pull that out. Now gets it over to Fezco. Fezco going to have to fire one up here. Shot clock winding down. Tucker Perk in his grill. Can't get that to go. And Dillon up with the rebound. Good defensive play inside. But Dillon again for the follow. Dillon looking awfully strong. Cuts the lead to 1. A rough first quarter here. Sees Bama can capitalize at the end here. Vasquez drives. Gets blocked. Good defense by Tennessee. And at the end of 1, 14-13. Bama on up by 1. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Second quarter coming your way momentarily. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Second quarter ready to get underway. 14-13. Watching CSBA on Twitch. Bama going to start out with the ball here in the second quarter.
Each of these teams have played very slow, more of a defensive focused game.
Yeah, there hasn't been much tempo, Mitch, as the ball's going to go out of bounds off the foot. Look like Tucker Quirk.
If both of these teams want grit and grind their defense as their proficiency.
Vasquez, gotcha, Billy. I'll look at it in a bit. Pass is picked off by Burmeister. He gets it out to Quirk. Quirk 2-on-1 to the rim, takes it himself. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Quirk, by Bama there, but as Fesco tried to deny, but good second effort there by Tennessee, able to put it back.
Tennessee's bench has stepped up big for them. Tennessee's bench is using, they're slowly getting back into this game. I'm really liking. I feel like a huge advantage for Tennessee is their depth. They have a lot of more stronger pieces on the bench than Alabama does. That's what this game could come down to.
I agree, Mitch. I think they're a little bit deeper of a team, but Alabama has played well at times in this season, so it just depends on if they can carry that momentum of, riding those big stars that they do have.
Yeah.
We'll see how that plays out, but right now, the Vols definitely the deeper team. And they haven't played well early on here, so right now they have the lead. As Noble not able to complete the alley-oop. Frustrated frustrated teammate. Davis, I think, was frustrated that Noble couldn't complete the alley-oop.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't pass that any better than that. Pass over to Alec Barry. Barry guarding him. Good defense by Barry on Alec Barry.
He's been struggling early on for Tennessee.
Josh Schwerin. Double team Cubs looks inside to Berry, who's able to finish at the rim. Braden Berry for 1. Or 2 there, rather.
Great cut there from Berry.
16 Tennessee, 6:07 to go here, second quarter. Pass inside to Alec Barry. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Bama, but they don't box out McKinley, who gets the putback.
Yeah, huge play by McKinley. Able to fight for a second chance opportunity and gets it to go.
Hey, Willie, I'll hit you back after the game. I got some thoughts for you, buddy. I just don't want to risk disconnecting again by typing a message. 3-pointer for Tennessee. Bang! Tucker Quirk, I believe that was.
Yeah, Quirk has had a very big game coming off the bench. He's provided a huge spark for this Tennessee team. He's only averaged 4.3 points per game this season, but this game he's really stepped up big.
Yeah, he's got 5 or 6 so far in this game. Three-pointer, bang! That's a big 3.
Yeah, Alabama needed that shot.
Yeah, I think that was Buccelli who drilled that. So 22-19. I believe that was Buccelli.
Yeah, I think that was.
Mears in the paint. You're now going to pull it out. 8 on the shot clock. Gets double teamed. Somebody's open. They give it over to McKinley. McKinley kicks it outside of Burmeister. Tennessee, not a good sequence. Burmeister forces the 3. Can't get it to go. And Berry up with the rebound as he boxes out McKinley. Bama now going to set up on their side of the court. Set up their offense. Going to go down low to Schwerin. Schwerin, little low post move is Quirk forced to foul him. And Schwerin going to go to the line and shoot 2 with 4:19 to go. Free throw up and good.
The chance to bring it back to a 1-point game.
I need another cup of coffee. Starting to run out of steam. 3 hours, man. It's a long time to stream.
Yeah, definitely.
22-21. Falls up by 1. 3-second violation. Defensive 3-second violation. So technical foul. Tennessee to the line to shoot 1 and get the ball right back. Drop 2K. Who's your guy? I don't even know who your player is. Which player is yours?
I'm pretty sure his guy is, let me check that. Kai Avery the third, I think.
Oh, okay. Gish for 3. Bang! That's a big 3 from Gish. It's a 5-point lead.
Yep, it is Kai Avery. Just chat.
Schwerin, tough shot. Can't get that to go. Jello up with the rebound. Pull-up jumper in transition as he rattles that home.
Tennessee slowly chipping away up to a 7-point lead.
Schwerin going to go over to Berry. Berry up underneath off the glass. A good double pump from him as he was challenged by Alec Barry.
Berry's had a really solid game. Really liking what I've seen from him early on.
Gish looks to drive baseline. He's got the smaller Jermichael Gordon on him. Now they go to Alec Barry. 6 on the shot clock. Good defense by Bama here, pushing Tennessee way out. But a 3-pointer, bang! Big 3-point by Vance. As he rips the twine, puts it to 8. So every time Bama battles their way back, Tennessee has had an answer. Backdoor pass. What a find. It's a find. Braden Berry going backdoor again.
I know you're talking about early on that, well, actually before the game, that Berry and Mufasa would be a good matchup, and so far it looks like it has. You can see Mufasa just scored there.
Yeah, return the favor. Good follow. Good a little give and go between Vance and Al-Akbari. Now they go backdoor and get Jello. Says no, sir, as he picks off the alley-oop attempt. Vance going to go in uncontested for 2. And just like that, Tennessee's pushed this to a 10-point lead. Bama has been scrapping and clawing this entire game. They're going to call a timeout. So are we. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Back here in Tennessee, the old Rocky Top Tennessee song by the University of Tennessee band. You only get that on the home court here when Tennessee plays in front of their crowd, so always good to hear a little Rocky Top.
Yeah.
Vesco now going to get it over to Watts. Watts over to Noble.
Great defense there by Tennessee. Fesco able to hit the contested shot, but that's the kind of shot that you Tennessee on defense you want Alabama to take. Gets the pick. Drives.
Good kick outside to Dillon. Dillon, right-hander floater, no good. Kate Elliott comes out of nowhere and grabs the offensive rebound and puts it back.
Yeah, I haven't heard much of Elliott in this game, but huge offensive rebound, and Tennessee brings it back to the 10-point game.
37-27. Vasquez drives, kick out to Watts. Watts should have jacked the 3. He opts not to. Instead, waits for the screen. He drives the lane up off the glass. Can't get it to go. But Noble got the second chance opportunity. He can't put it back. Gets spot up, pull up in 3. Bang! As he rattles that home.
Yeah, he should have hit the 3 when he had a chance. Now Gish with a big 3. Tennessee keeps on slowly increasing this lead, now up to 13 points.
Nice pass. Davis can't make that shot go as some of these high percentage looks that they're getting. And Dante Dillon throws that down. Dillon having a nice game.
Yeah, great cut from Dillon. He's having a very good game.
42-27 as Tennessee has broken this one open. Noble. They hand it off to Vasquez. Vasquez looks to drive. Good defense by Tennessee. No look power on the pack pass to Fesco. He's going to have to fire one up here. Shot clock winding down. Gets the 3 off. Can't get it to go. Davis, second chance opportunity and a great way to finish the half with a putback bucket.
Alabama needed that.
Vance going to try a 3-quarter shot, back rim, no good, and that is the way we're going to end the first half as Alabama trails by 13, Tennessee 42, Bama 29. Mitch going to break down this half at halftime what we just witnessed and what we're expecting to see in the second half. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We're back. All right, welcome to the halftime show. Mitch, what did we see in that first half? What do we expect to see in the second?
First half, I should say the first quarter, huge difference in the second quarter. Tennessee started out very, very slow. Alabama had lockdown defense. Alabama wasn't letting Tennessee get any open looks. But then the second half, Tennessee made adjustments and started being their usual self as they were able to extend up to a 13-point lead, I believe. Huge guys for Tennessee so far. Dante Dillon coming off the bench. Unexpected guy, and I didn't expect him to have a good game, but he's been huge. Barry for Alabama has also had a very big game. He's done a good job of containing Mufasa and also getting a fair amount of points on the offensive side.
Yeah, Bama's going to have to step up their defense here, or it should be their rebounding efforts, as Tennessee crushing them on the boards 18-10. And then in addition to that, I think you make a good point is Braden Barry has carried the offense for Bama. They need somebody else to step up here in the second half.
Yeah, and I also like Tennessee's aggression on defense. Already with three steals in the first half, they've done a good job of being aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens here in the second half. If we look at the featured score, first half featured score, probably going to be, is it going to be Dante Dillon? We'll see what they get. No, it's Vance. Vance is going to be the leading scorer. He had a bunch of buckets early, so we'll see what his stat line is. They're going to say he had 7.3 of 5. Would have thought somebody else scored more points than that, but I guess Vance being that guy, so they're going to give him credit for the leading scorer at half. And here we go with the start of the second half, final game of the week. 42-29, 13-point lead for the Vols. Gordon now over to Buccelli. Buccelli now back over to Gordon. Now over to Schwerin. Schwerin over to Buccelli in the corner. Good defense there by Tennessee. They set a screen, pull up 3. Good. Oh, they're going to call it a 2? No, they're going to call it a 2? Yeah, it was a 3, actually.
Yeah, that was it.
So 42-32, so bang on the offensive play there. Apologies, I thought that was a 2, so that's why I didn't yell out bang. Vance for 3, bang! Answers back to 13. Good response from the Vols.
Yeah, big response for the Vols. Bring it back up to a 13-point game.
Gordon gets the ball knocked away, now going to go over to Barry. Barry drives the lane up underneath. Can't get it to fall. Good defense by Mufasa. Here comes the Vols the other way. Vance stops. Waits for the rest of his team. Come Drescher with Schwerner going to get called for the reach-in foul. So Tennessee going to get the ball on the sideline here.
A huge thing for Tennessee, as you can see there. They've had 13 more rebounds than Alabama. That's been a huge factor in this game.
Mongello going to go for the alley-oop. Barry says no, and the ball comes down to Avery, who gets it. Quick outlet pass to Schwerin. Schwerin in transition. High floater. Gets it to go. So back to 11. Jello going to get it in on the wing. Drives. Step back jumper. Baseline. Can't get it to go as it rattles in and out. Avery up with the rebound. Chance for Buccelli and Bama to cut it to single digits. Buccelli not able to hit the transition jumper and gets the other way. Pace picking up here, Mitch.
Yeah, it has. First half was very slow. And second half starting off, both of these teams are playing much faster, much quick. Both of these teams are trying to get easy transition baskets.
So Avery going to come off the screen, gets to the corner to Buccelli. Double team comes, almost gets it swatted away by McKinley, and a fadeaway jumper by Buccelli can't get it to go as the shot clock winding down. Vance looks to push now. He's got Mufasa inside. He ignores him. Now we're going to pull it back out. Gets it over to Jello in the paint and came down low and puts that one up off the glass and back to a 13-point lead. Gordon now over to Schwerin. Avery are going to roll the rim. Schwerin getting all sorts of push on defense. Left-hander floater from Avery. That's good. So now back to 11. Good way to dump it in. And we're going to take a timeout. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch where we're back. back here in Tennessee. Alabama band getting their opportunity to play here. They play, Alabama. So trying to cheer on their team, get a little bit of hype behind them, see if they can't pick up their efforts here.
Yeah.
47-36, Vols on top. Gotta love a little fight song music to try to encourage their team. Mears for three, bang! It's a rainbow three from Cooper Mears.
Tennessee back to a 14-point lead. I really like that shot there from Mears.
It's a rainbow. Schwerin can get a screen from Kai Avery. Avery drives the lane, floater in the lane. Can't get it to go. Tough miss. McKinley up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Quirk. Michael Gordon guards him. Kicks it outside. McKinley not the guy to shoot the three, so he gets it over to Burnmeister. Burnmeister now over to Quirk. 10 on the shot clock. Mufasa trying to set up in a low post. Backdoor cut from Burnmeister. Reverse layup and good as Braden Berry tried to come over for the block, but just a little too late.
Great pick there from McKinley, able to open up space for Burmeister to cut to the basket.
Gordon going to get it over to Schwerin. Size advantage for Schwerin in the low post. He kicks it back out. Gordon, rainbow three, no good as Alec Barry tracks that down.
I like that decision of kicking it back out. There was nobody doubling him. I felt like he could have gotten the easy two.
Yeah, you want to get those high percentage shots. Unfortunately, he kicked it out. I mean, they got a good look out of it, but I would have liked a higher percentage shot. I'm not going to argue with you there. Burnmeister for two. Can't get that go. Avery up with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Gordon. 3-on-2 the other way. Gordon to Pacelli. Good find to Joshua Schwerin, and Tucker Quirk couldn't do anything about that and getting over in time to defend. Mears to Quirk. Vasa in the low post with Barry pushing them out. Those two have been battling all game. McKinley now over to Burnmeister. 5 on the shot clock. Going to set up on the other side, and they run an off-ball screen the other way. Cooper Mears makes him pay. 3-ball bang.
Another big three from Mears. I like how they've gotten him involved from deep the second half.
Tennessee has opened this one up 55-38. So a 17-point lead for the Vols. And what we anticipated to be a relatively close game is getting a little bit out of hand here, Mitch.
Yeah, it has. Tennessee has really done a good job this entire game of stopping Alabama on offense.
Watts over to Vasquez, back over to Watts. Fesco looks to drive, splits the defense. Kane Elliott, good defense there, forces him to stop his dribble. 3-pointer from Watts, and he drills that, bang, and that's a big three there as it goes back to 14. Bama's got to get a little momentum going, get a couple scores, but it's got to get done on the defensive end as Tennessee just starting to pick apart Bama. Watts. Gets a screen, drives, pull-up jumper, no good as Dante Dillon up with another board. Gets it out to Mears. Mears forced to stop. Good defense there by Bama. Mears kind of looking for a teammate here. Bama just D'ing him up. Now they draws the double team, gets it out to Kane Elliott. Behind the back pass to Burnmeister. 3, bang, and he makes him pay.
Tennessee has done a great job shooting from deep. I really like that pass there from Elliott as well, behind the back.
Vasquez. Now over to Watts. Davis. We haven't seen much out of Barry since the early going. He's been quiet.
Yeah, he has.
Defensive stop as the rebounds continue to pile up for Tennessee off the missed shots from Alabama. They got 25 boards to 12. So huge disparity in rebounds. Going to go inside to Dante Dillon. Noble on him. Too easy for Dante Dillon as he puts that in. He's got 8 and they're all in the paint today. So Dillon looking strong.
Yeah, even against a center, he still makes a 7'1" center look tiny with a 7'6" height.
41. Vols on top. On Rocky Top is what they are. Cross court pass over to Watts. Watts to Fesco. Spots up for three. Drano. Big three from Fesco. Mears trying to answer back. Noble up at the board. Quick outlet pass to Vasquez. Vasquez going to go by two defenders and throws down the crazy dunk.
Somebody clip that. Vasquez.
Jojo Vasquez with a windmill.
Maybe that will be some momentum for Alabama that they can convert to the fourth quarter if they want to make a comeback.
Backdoor pass to Elliott. That's good. Bama going to hold for one here with about a 1.5 second differential between game and shot clock. Three-pointer from Watts. Good look, can't get it to go. And Dillon up with the rebound, and that is the way the end of the third quarter is going to end. Noble with a nice defensive play there. Didn't allow the heave from three-quarter court, and at the end of three, Vols rolling right now. Stick around for fourth quarter. Get your fours up in the stream chat. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back here. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Volunteers up by 18. Take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. A little backdoor alley-oop. Looked like a layup. He laid it up perfect for Akbari. I give that a 9. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, not as good as the Michigan State game.
No, that was a much better fake shot alley-oop pass, but still, that was a pretty good one. I don't mind it. I gave it a 9. I gave the other one a 10, so rightfully so. Jello comes off the screen. Now we're going to get a screen from Dante Dillon. Could have been a moving pick. Noble tried to draw the charge to no avail. They don't call the contact. Forcing the miss, though. Noble sacrificing his body there. You should know, though, they don't call charges in the CSBA for some strange reason, but that would have been one if they did. Certainly a glitch in the game. I don't get it. Nice take. Vasquez brings that. Alabama's starting to try to chip away at this lead right now as they trail by 16. Got to start on the defensive end. Backdoor pass out. Dante Dillon, who's having a game. That's double digits for him now. He's got 10.
Yeah. Dillon's had a big game. Only averaging 6.5 points per game this season, but he stepped up big.
Nice take again by Vasquez, back to 16. So Vasquez has been the go-to guy here for Bama late. Trying to get on, jump on his backs. He's played well. Hasn't been much secondary support, unfortunately. But it's got to start on the defensive end here. Dante Dillon. Noble trying to stay in his face, but Dante Dillon too strong. He's got 12. He's having a good game. 75% from the field. So Dante Dillon paying dividends right now for the Vols. Bama going to take a timeout. 6:07 to go, 68-50. Vols rolling right now with 6:07 to go. JoJo says I want to. No, I mean, I think it's just the matchups and what's working for your team and your strategy. It's tough to say. It's tough to say, but listen, it's the only guy that's keeping Bama remotely in the game right now. They're not getting much support from anywhere else.
Yeah, JoJo's come up big off the bench.
Go down low to McKinley. Size mismatch. McKinley going to try to back his way down. Good defense by Kai Avery. Comes over and fouls McKinley, forcing the miss, knowing that there was a mismatch in the low post. McKinley to the line to shoot two.
You haven't missed much, KO. Tennessee still up big. If you're Alabama, there's not much time left, only 5 minutes to go in the game. Want to start coming back now.
Back to an 18-point lead. Good response from the Vols. Bama doesn't want to go away, but they just have not been able to get it to around single digits, which is the only way that's going to happen is that they start shooting the ball better and they step up on defense. Shelley going to get a screen, fires up the three, bang! They needed that. Back to 15.
Yeah, down to 15.
Man spins away from Gordon. Keeps his dribble alive. They're going to go off-ball screen to Gish. Buccelli able to get out there now. The switch. Berry fouls him. Gish to the floor. They're going to the line and shoot two. Gish rattles that free throw home. You know, the hard part, Mitch, is every time Bama hits a big bucket, they can't get multiple possessions of it, or they can't get a stop at the other end, and Tennessee just continues to hold on to this lead. No, you can't chip away at a lead if you can't be consistent. A nice backdoor pass to Braden Berry.
Yeah, Alabama is in a good job on offense these past two possessions, but Tennessee has answered right back.
They need more consistency. Vance for three. No good. Good defense there from Bama as they forced the miss. Well, I shouldn't say they forced the miss. Vance just missed. But Bama will take it. Avery trying to do a little pick and roll. Jermichael Gordon gets some separation, drills the two. So back to 14 as Bama's shooting percentage is starting to creep up. But is it too little too late, Mitch? That's the question.
I think they stay time. Only 13 points.
Not
but
when you
can't
can't.
let Vance
When you can't get stops, it's not going to help the cause. And when you get out to a 24 deficit, there's another backdoor alley-oop goes awry for Bama. Pass inside to McKinley. McKinley drives, finger roll, and good.
Yeah, that might be the game.
Yeah, both these teams, I mean, listen, credit Alabama, they've kicked up their shooting percentage to 62%. The problem is the Volunteers have answered back with 69% of their own, so.
Yeah.
That poor first shooting half has certainly hampered Bama from getting back in this game. Pick and roll comes, can't get it to go, and McKinley swoops in for the rebound, steals it away from Kai Avery. Jello in transition drip.
And Tennessee back to a 19-point game. Just as Alabama decided to chip away and it be a 13-point game.
Counted in a one as Josh Schwerin draws the foul. Schwerin is a guy I would have liked to see a little bit. If I was coach of Alabama, I'd probably be running the offense through him. Maybe Braden Berry, and those are probably two of the guys I would look to. They've been staples.
Yeah, and Buccelli as well. I mean, he hasn't had a good game today, but generally, Buccelli's been pretty solid, averaging 10.7 points per game this season. And leading the team with 4.8 assists.
Mears for three. McKinley, though, there for the offensive putback. To an 18-point lead as Alabama just can't get away from that number. Backdoor pass, Kai Avery, reverse layup, good.
Alabama has improved their offense a lot. Just not able to get enough stops on defense for them to come back.
Their defense is the course. Mears for three, bang again. Cooper Mears having a game. Bama gonna call timeout here, but I think this one's over.
Yeah. I think that's Mears' third three of the second half. He stepped up big in Tennessee.
Why, Mears? What are you talking about? Cooper can't hit shit. I don't know what you're talking about. He's the freaking. Yeah. He's been playing great. That was Burmeister that one, but Mears has played really well. I don't know what you're talking about. So Burmeister, player of the game. You're not a bad luck or you're not good luck. It's your team just played better as the game went on, and both teams struggled in the first quarter, first half. That's bad pass entry. K tripping right now. Tough love. What tough love for what? For yourself? Who are you giving tough love to? Yourself? 3-pointer from Schwerin, drip. I'm telling you, that's the guy that Alabama needs to run their offense through because he is just electric. He can bring a team to the next level. Vance now out of McKinley, 1:06 to go. That's baseline jumper, no good. Avery up at the rebound. 56 left to go in this game. Gordon to Buccelli. That's the other guy. Buccelli. I'd go to three. I'd go Buccelli, Buccelli, Berry, and Schwerin as my focal points. Credit Bama though; they've come back to cut it to 12 to end this game. But a little too little, a little too late.
Nice move there by Gordon. Alabama able to bring this lead back to 12, but it's a bit too late for them to come back.
The guy that can't shoot apparently just drilled another two.
Yeah.
Shaking my head on that one. Strip from behind. Kickball violation. A rare call that we see here in the CSBA. Turnover ball. Bama. Down 14. Bama going to get the ball back. Watts from the elbow. Can't get that to go down. Dillon had a nice game. Comes up with the rebound. And Tennessee going to run this one out. 85-71. Win by 14. Solid game by the Vols. Got a lot of help from a lot of players in this one. We'll break down the post game here momentarily. Stick around. Congratulations to the Volunteers that go on to win a big win in the SEC battle. Can't fault Bama. I mean, listen, Bama, I think ultimately, if we talk about it here, Mitch, as we kind of wait for the post game, the team comparisons to come up. But as we kind of talk about this game, what stood out for me was, the rebounding for one, the bench for two, and the fast break points for Tennessee. It's just the defense was struggling for Alabama. I mean, they finished at 53%, which is solid, but a lot of those points came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, a lot of those points came when it was a bit too late.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you look at the fourth quarter, Bama won the fourth quarter. They shot lights out 85% in the fourth, but, when you look at the third, they lost the third by 5, so they played a much better second half, but the second quarter was abysmal. They were winning after the first. The second quarter, that's where they lost this game, was in the second quarter. Tennessee won that, almost put up a 30 spot. So at the halftime, they were sitting down 13, and they lose this game by 14. So that's where this game was won and lost. So it was a good game, though. Definitely entertaining. Bama was fighting the whole way. You could see that they didn't give up. Just couldn't get the stops when they need them. Joshua Schwerin leads the Tide with 19 points, 5 dimes, 7 to 9. Good night for him. Buccelli 11 with 6 dimes. Michael Gordon finishes with 8. So only 2 players from Alabama finishing in double figures. Braden Berry 8 and 5 with 2 steals and a block. Good game by Berry, despite the fact that he didn't put a ton of points up. Fesco finishes with 8. Vasquez with 6. DeAndre Watts with 5. Kai Avery 4 and 4 with a steal. Ricky Davis 2 and 3. And Nathan Noble Jr. held scoreless, but do have 2 rebounds, assists, and a block. On the other side, Jason Vance finishes with 12, 4 assists. Dante Dillon, a solid game, 6 of 8 finishes, 12, 6 and 1. Cooper Mears shoots the ball, shot 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, finishes with 11, including 2 blocks, a rebound, and an assist. Kane Elliott, strong game, 10, 4 and 2. So really balanced scoring. You had 4 guys in double figures, and Gish just misses a double figures as he hits 2 threes, finishes with 9. 3 dimes to go along with that. McKinley finishes at 8 and 7. Lamont Jello 7, 2, 3 and 1 with 3 turnovers, very unlike Jello. Burnmeister, who got the player of the game, had 6 dimes to go along with 7 assists and 2 steals, responsible for 21. So solid game off the bench from Burnmeister. Tucker Quirk finishes 7, 2 and 2. Very unlike Mufasa Al-Akbari, finishes with 2 and 5 rebounds only. But if you look at this, look how many players that are close to double figures. I mean, that's almost half the team. The only guy that didn't do much, Mitch, was Mufasa.
Yeah, and credit to Barry for stepping on defense against Mufasa.
Yeah, for sure. So Tennessee wins this one 85-71. They go on to win as they continue to fight the good fight in the SEC. We'll see how that plays out for them. Bama loses a tough game here. Obviously, we know Bama has a lot more fight in them. I think they just got to retool just a little bit and push on and put this one in the memory books to figure out how they can turn the next time they play the Vols, which will probably happen in the SEC tournament, I would think, at some point. So,
I wouldn't be surprised if they met for the championship.
Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely be battling it out. So we'll see if Bama can learn from their mistakes here. So, for my boy Mitch here, it's been a pleasure doing the Iron Man duty here on Sundays at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us. For my boy Mitch here, this is Scott Drake, a.k.a. White 71. We'll see you guys on Monday. CSBA out. Peace.